I'm dreaming of the road again, set free in the wind.
I know that in escape, you're around. I know that in escape.
I'm gonna quickly eat my breakfast and then we have to finish getting ready. I need to go up in the attic and see if I have some totes that I can just get rid of and put the ducks in, because today is the day. We are getting rid of all 6 ducks. I have to meet her around 11 and it's currently 9:19, so I need to like kick it in gear, get the boys ready, myself ready, because afterwards we meet her. We have to go and meet Austin to look at a house and some land, but it's a little drive, so I gotta try to get there early and hope she's not late, and then just go from that gas station to straight to the property and house and see if it's something we would be interested in. Although in the pictures it looks like it's a little smaller, but if you've ever looked at houses and you know that like pictures are deceiving, you can look at the pictures and then you go and the house is completely obliterated, or you can go and you look at the pictures and then it looks better in person. It's just, you never know. So I'm gonna eat, get the boys ready, myself, finish getting ready, then I need to go up in the attic and try to find some totes or something that I can just get rid of that I don't care about. Let me know what you all have been up to and if you have any upcoming projects.
Ma, you said that for me?
No, baby. They went in there, didn't they? Yeah, she's coming out. I'm putting her up. One last pet.
Okay.
Say bye-bye, duckies.
Mom, yeah, mine said boy daddy, so we said red dogs and we said boy.
You raised these from babies.
The totes will not fit in my car, so we switched to where Austin is going to be taking us. So we're taking the truck and going from there. Coffee. What a switch up. So we got rid of the ducks. They went to a lady. She has over 20 acres and a few ponds on her property, so they will have a good little space, and I'm excited. And then she also talked about possibly having some eggs hatch, that way they can have little baby ducklings, so that's also exciting. But now we just need to do some TLC to that coop and the run, and eventually move it and go from there, and hopefully get my little market built. That way I can get some chicken eggs ready to be sold this spring and summer, because I literally collected 12 eggs yesterday, so I can only imagine when they're all done molting and the weather switches back to warm weather. So we'll see. Back home now really quickly. I'm going to go feed the chickens and then get them some scraps. Literally there's corn, green beans, some oranges, scrambled eggs, a biscuit with scrambled eggs and jelly on it. I don't do this often, but typically like if there's stuff that we eat from dinner or the morning, then I like to try to collect it for them and give it as like a treat. That's the perks of having toddlers, is sometimes you have a lot of scraps, and if it's able to go to the chickens, then I try to give it to the chickens. So we're gonna go do that really quickly. I'll just gobble that all. There's no eggs yet. We're back from looking at the house. I'll kind of give you a little more in depth on that whole situation when we get back and settled in the house. But the oldest wants to go on a hike, so we're gonna go on a quick hike and just browse around outside. It's right now in the 40s, so still a little nippy out. Still obviously have some snow and a lot of mud. So we're still just gonna go out and venture out and get some fresh air. So all of this right here was where the garden was. And then right over here is literally where the wood pile is, that little spot right there. So either chickens or garden. And then chicken or garden right here. Either way, still in walking distance. And then yes, a bunch of woods. So you do have that risk of having your chicken or your flocks kind of mashed up, especially by foxes. We've already had that happen before, even with them by the house. And I do let them free range. I let them pasture range, and either way I want them near the garden so they can eat a bunch of ticks, because up here there were so many ticks, it was insane. So we'll see what the future holds and take it day by day until now. Until then, we're gonna go to this first hay field and enjoy the outside. Thank you. I am collecting a total of 8 eggs today. Yesterday I had 12, today's 8. It kind of varies day by day. Still not too shabby, still appreciative of it all. Boys and I are just kind of out here enjoying this. I'm gonna bring in a little bit of firewood because it's supposed to drop below 32 at some point tonight, but that's around 1 a.m. But I still want to have it for the morning because it's supposed to be cold. And we have propane as well as electric heat. But once it's like 32 and below, then the propane kicks in and then the electric does not. And obviously propane goes really quickly and is very expensive, especially in our area. It varies, I'm sure, in different areas, but it can cost a pretty penny to fill that tank up. Also, this is another reason why I want to move the coop. Honey, baby, are you okay? Because all of this was actually connected to where you can literally, to where you could walk right through here, but it's kind of falling in. So, and it's very, very close to the coop. So I don't know how much more fall off. Like if this eventually will, especially when more rain comes springtime. Plus they already go up towards that direction, which is where I want them to go. I don't know if you can kind of see them back there. So that's towards where they would be at anyways. Of it.
I mean, they are, but not us.
Oh no. We doing that.
For the living room, you'd have to do.
Have to do what?
You'd have to bundle these together.
Yeah, didn't we do that though?
Huh?
We did that at our old house and this one. We moved when we put all of them together, that big window. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I think we had like 6 of them or something. For that one, when we had the green and white or whatever, green cream, whatever it was. cents later. Luckily, he had a gift card, so that helped with the price, but we are going to try to see if we can hang up a couple things before he has to go to work, but we still have to get curtains for the bathroom, the kitchen, and for our bedroom, so we're going to have to go to a different store and see if they have different options or what we're looking for and just go from there. So far, I'm loving the choice that we went with for the boys' room and our room. A tree fell when we were doing our remodel. Part of a tree actually fell. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a pine tree, and it fell at some point during like a windstorm during December, I believe. I have to talk to neighbors because that's actually on their property, and so they're all trying to get together and plan and figure out the best scenario that they can do to get rid of the tree. We shall see within the next few months of seeing how we're going to remove it, and hopefully it will not land on the house, especially when it comes to storm weather, because we get hurricane winds this way sometimes. The sooner the better. It's very rare that I get personal and deep on here. Social media, so gotta be careful what you share most of the time, especially in today's world. But every time I walk here and just go around, I just know how fortunate I am, especially considering the type of childhood that I had growing up, because I'm very much chaotic, unstable, traumatic in so many ways, and I don't think I'll ever go in full depth of the whole scenarios of what it was filled with. Now I am just entirely grateful for the fact that I'm in the countryside and it's filled with peace. I'm able to go out and hike with our dog and our kiddos, and occasionally the hubs. It's rare considering where he works, but nonetheless he does it to provide. It's just such an honor knowing that I'm able to have this type of lifestyle, considering the upbringing. And that upbringing was filled with occasional peaceful moments and outdoors and such. But overall, I'm just thankful that we get to be out in the countryside and raise our two wonderful wild boys out here, and they're able to literally be kids, get muddy, whatever the case may be, just be outdoors and thriving and just be surrounded by nature, because nature has so many wonders that it can do for your mental health or even like your physical well-being. It just has so many perks, and hopefully I'm able to teach them ways to be self-sufficient, and they can carry that further into the generations. Because, you know, hopefully if they have kids, they can pass it to their kids and grandkids. And the thing about motherhood and parenthood is it lives on. Don't take that lightly, and I try so hard every day to teach them ways that hopefully they can carry on for the rest of their lives. There's that deep little chat for the time being, but we're going to continue hiking around and getting in the mud. We're supposed to get a bunch of rain tomorrow, and it's already Monday from where all this ice, yes, more rain, I know, all this snow and ice has been melting, so it's very muddy here, and so we're supposed to get more. So we definitely have muddy shoes and muddy paws in the household. to be going. They have more options, but it's not enough options. And if they do have the options I want, then it's not the right size. Looking up for mats to try to see if we can put where we walk in at. So far, no luck. Austin just bought 3 bags of grass seed so we can reseed, because we did that towards fall time, which ran to be about $222.44. So I wanted a burnt orange, and they had a color I wanted, but it was too short. So we ended up getting these from Home Depot and went with brown. I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted for the kitchen, but I wanted something sheer, so I just went with this type of scenario. I was not sure what I wanted for the bathroom, but I want to do a desert theme, and did not have many options at Menards or Lowe's or Home Depot. So I did this because it's close to a sandy and it was sheer and light. Not really sure how this is going to go. I feel like it may be a little too light, honestly. But we'll just see how it goes. I really don't know. I don't think it's going to be really cute. So the kitchen are now up. Super cutie. I'm gonna have to fix that.